Lovecraftian horror, sometimes used interchangeably with cosmic horror, is a subgenre of horror fiction and weird fiction that emphasizes the horror of the unknowable and incomprehensible. The themes of unknowable and incomprehensibility are prevalent throughout the Half-Life games. Unfortunately, these are usually overshadowed by its other themes and is seldom talked about. But today, I'd like to take a deeper look into Half-Life's more horrific nature. Half-Life 1's approach to cosmic horror is subtle, most likely due to the limitations of the game's engines. But Xen is the final location you enter in Half-Life 1, and is a border world between worlds, meaning it's in between dimensions. In the lore, it is stated that any creature that is found on Xen is not native to it. Before you enter Xen, one of the scientists explains to you that the interdimensional portal is being held open by a being of immense power and that you must kill it. This being is called the Nihilanth, and it resembles an unborn child with a grayish-brown skin complexion. When you first enter Xen, the being taunts you, simply saying your character's name. Or alluding to some in-game characters not being what they seem. An interesting side note is that the Nihilanth was inspired by one of the game dev's newborn child. He explained that fatherhood was scary and thought basing the final boss on his fear would add to the game. Half-Life Alyx is an interesting game, not blatantly being a horror game while having many horror elements. Half-Life Alyx, hereby referred to as HLA, shares many similarities with cosmic horror material, such as the movie Annihilation. With overgrown environments and alien fauna taking over Earth, it also has some interesting narrative similarities with the movie. Examples: a single person or a group of people enter a region with anomalous wildlife not native to Earth, with the goal of rescuing someone or discovering what happened. The G-Man is a reoccurring character throughout the Half-Life games, and is best described as an interdimensional bureaucrat. He seemingly looks human while having godlike abilities. His real name and goals are unknown, but it's implied he's trying to find the most powerful and brave people throughout the multiverse. Earlier, I did mention the Nihilanth from Half-Life 1 alludes to some characters not being what they're supposed to be, and those lines are alluding to the G-Man.